What's cracking, y'all? I'm starting up a new puzzle series, and the basis of the puzzle series is to try to climb towards 3,000 puzzle rating, but I'm trying as hard as I can not to care about my puzzle rating at the same time. If I go down, I feel like that helps me get those puzzles down in that lower rating to build upon and eventually improve. So I'm going to take a maximum of 5 minutes per puzzle to figure out my first move, and if I don't know the move, I'm going to take my best stab, and if I don't get it right, or don't understand the puzzle, I'm going to analyze it and figure out how it works. And I think that'll help me get as many puzzles in as I can while still really giving myself some time to analyze the puzzle and think about what might be happening. I feel like I'm hypothesizing that 5 minutes might be the sweet spot for this sort of thing. So I'm going to try and make it happen. We'll see how it goes. Thanks for following along. Let's get right into it. All right, let's push some puzzles. I have to be honest, I don't feel incredibly good about how this is going to go. I haven't felt really sharp all day, but nonetheless, I feel like doing some puzzles, dude, so I'm going to film it. And maybe the thing goes down, but we don't care about the thing. You know, it's the learning process. I don't know if I'm going to learn anything today, but I'm going to do my best, you know? That's all I can promise you. This feels almost like a fork. There's two pieces looking at it. My knight is the only thing protecting it. If the bishop were to move, the rooks would see each other, but the rook is protected by a bunch of pieces. So, all around doesn't look that wild. If the bishop takes... My knight's here, but that's protected by the king. I've got this check. That's about all I have to say about that. I think. Okay, so if I were to take this... Rook takes. Then does this become any more interesting? Knight takes. No, I don't think so. Maybe I can do this and then take the knight. No. Because the king can go here. Huh. Okay, that was an interesting line. Interesting thing to calculate there. What was it? What did I just say? So maybe I was thinking take the bishop. Rook takes, pawn push, knight takes, delay taking back with this. The king can just come up. If the king couldn't come up, I think that would work. But the king can come up and attack my knight and still protect this knight. But that forks the rook. Oh, does that work? Is that it? So here, yeah, I think that works. Okay, here, okay, maybe I will be. That felt like a pretty good calculation, actually. All right, maybe it took a little longer than usual, but if I take the bishop outright, rook takes back. Seems bad. Not a good trade, usually. I'm down in exchange there. But if I push the pawn, I'm threatening to win the rook, so the knight has to take that. When the knight takes, now my pawn is out of the way, and this knight can jump in and fork the rook and the king. That seems good to me. So I win a bishop, lose a rook, lose a pawn, win back a rook, lose a knight. Tough to calculate all that. I might just be losing a pawn. Okay, is this the best way to do this? Takes, might have spoken too soon about being a little sharper than I anticipated. Takes here, 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 and I'm down a rook and a pawn for a bishop, and then I can win the rook. So then I'm up a bishop for a pawn, but I think when I check, the king can go here, which allows it to protect the rook. So I don't know, man. This is all I'm seeing. It's been 5 minutes. I gave that one a good think. What if I attack the bishop right now? Oh, man, I don't think I like this. I think I just thought about that forever, and it's not very good. This doesn't work because two pieces are looking at it, right? This does become interesting, though. Not if the bishop takes. I'm going to give this a try just because I just talked about it for an hour. Wow, okay. And then I do this? I feel like I want to move my pawn out of the way so that I can jump my knight in here. This looks good to me. And then I go here. And maybe if the king goes back... Oh, yeah, okay. So you can't save the knight and the rook. Maybe that's the point. Okay. So this is a fork. King goes back, and now I take the knight. and I'm also threatening a fork here. So a lot of things happening there, actually. I was missing that I could take the knight, but I calculated a pretty good line there, despite missing the last move. I'll take that. I'll take that as a W. I think that went well. I think that went well, y'all. Okay, let's keep it rolling. Some pieces pointing over here. That's the first thing I'm thinking about. This knight is obviously being looked at by my queen. I can pin it, right? It seems like moderately chill. Seems like a pretty chill thing for me to do. How do you protect this knight? You can't protect it again with any of your pieces, right? None of these rooks are making it over. The king, I guess the king could come up. All right, so if I pin the knight here, that's not good. That wouldn't be good. So the knight's protecting this. I mean, the knight's protecting this square. Is there a reason why the king can't come up? I don't think so. All right, maybe I stop looking at that. The queen looks almost like it might be in some trouble. These two squares are so this square is good for the queen right now. Queen's in a weird spot for sure. I kind of want to attack it. I don't really have. Nah, yeah, and I'm blocking my rook if my bishop goes there. I feel like I want to move this bishop. That's definitely kind of where I'm stuck right now. Alright, well this threatens a rook. Takes away an important square for the king. This pin is still really all I'm seeing. I don't see it working after the king moves. All my other pieces are very close. I don't see anything here. Feeling very blind. These two moves are the only moves I see. And I feel like the queen, I was thinking about a queen trap. I think the queen going back here is totally fine. I think the queen is just very safe there after some somewhat careful inspection. So if we're coming up on 5 minutes, I think I'm going here and just hoping that something's happening there, but I don't see it right now at all. My rook is on an open file. Kind of feels like the rook should be able to do something. I don't see what the something is that it can do. Looks like things are pointing over here. Maybe a checkmate could happen, but that's not very, I can't tell at all. All right, let's make the bishop move. We're at 5 minutes, and I'm lost. Okay, so intuition served me well there. I don't know what to do now, though. Can I attack the knight here? Is this going to be mate? Is that the point? So, like, if the bishop moves away from the knight, there's a possibility that this could be mate. I guess I fork. I mean, I can win 2 pieces for the rook, it seems like. That's solid. So, like, even if the bishop takes my rook, I can come here and then just immediately win the bishop. But I don't see a... Ooh, does this work? Wait a second. Here, here, here. Yeah, okay, the king has to go here, and then I can just slowly bring my bishop in, and you're not doing anything. That works, doesn't it? Okay, so I can attack here. I think. So take this first, and then take... I just take this first? Oh my god, my rook's under attack. Yeah, so I'm winning 2 pieces, and I'm threatening a rook, too, so I... Yeah, okay. Wild. Okay, okay. Felt like there was some action there. It was hard to see. I didn't see it. I got lucky there. But I think I've gotten pretty unlucky for a couple of these in a row. So I'm not feeling bad. Not feeling bad about getting a little lucky, you know? This looks like a pretty good move to me. There's definitely some back rank checkmates that I have to worry about. But if I go here, rook has to block. This is checkmate, dude. It's just mate in 2. Is this really this simple? If I go here, this is forced, correct? And then I just take the thing. What are we doing here? Am I blind? I don't think I am. Please? Yes, sir. Yes, sir, dude. Thanks for giving me easy ones, puzzle guys. Thanks for giving me easy ones, puzzle guys. For being nice to me today. I told him I was a little brain dead. Give me easy ones. Alright, well, we got rooks. We got queen. We got things over here that are very scary. So this bishop moving is like a very Feels like not so very good idea. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe it was. What kind of cool guy things can I do now? I think, I don't know what the queen's doing. Feels like this sets up a mating threat. Can I do this? Is that a cool guy thing that I can do right now? If I go here, I think the rook has to block. No, I mean, well, the pawn can take. But it feels good to open up the rook here. It feels like a moderately cool guy move to open up the rook under these circumstances. So if I go here, check, discovered attacks, queen's a peeping. So I think this pawn has to take, or the rook could block. But I mean, the rook blocking would be it would be a no good, very bad day for black. I think I'm just checkmating them immediately. If the pawn does take, it feels like it has to. I think I just explained that that was a no good, very bad day. If the pawn takes, I trade the rook. King takes. Queen here. And some cool guy business must be taking place under these circumstances. Right? My rook's coming in for checkmate. This works, dude. This works. Let me calculate it one more time because we're at 2 minutes, 20 seconds. And I just should think about it. You know, I absolutely should think about it. So the pawn has to take, let me just walk through this again. This was kind of cool too. If the rook blocks, check, king here, and then I can just drop back and it's mate. Yeah, because my queen has this whole diagonal. If I just drop back to right where I was, it's all bad. It's all bad for black. So let's talk about the pawn taking because that's definitely what's going to happen in the puzzle. Pawn takes, rook takes. I don't know why I can't draw this arrow. Rook takes, king has to take that, otherwise it's checkmate. So takes, queen here. Nothing's blocking me. King is toast. This rook's got all this. King has to go back to where it was, and then the rook comes in and gives a checkmate, dude. It's all over. It's all over but the crying, dude. Cry. Cry, black. And we're here. And it's a spicy little number. That's all it is. It's a spicy little number. 7 in a row, it says on the screen. 7 in a row. 7 puzzies in a row, dude. Your boy's on a rampage. We're climbing, dude. And I said I was brain dead. Still might be. Still might be, but it's going well. It's going well. And you can't deny it. I'm a riot. You don't want to with me. If I go here, this rook can block. And then I feel like I can slither on in here. Is that a spicy little number or is that a spicy little number? It may or may not be. Let's investigate how spicy this might be. Here, hither, and yeah, that's over, dude. Look, the rook's going to try and block that mess? No thanks, dude. That's checkmate. It's a checkmate, dude. It's a checkmate. I'm 49 seconds in. I might be getting a little cocky, but I'm feeling it. Why do you get... Dude, oh, no. I don't like that, though. So, I didn't think about that. But I think I can still just do this, right? And then all the same stuff happens. But I didn't think about this rook blocking. Because I want to be on this diagonal. The thing I was calculating was that I was coming here. So if I go here, and then the rook blocks, I'm in trouble all of a sudden. So I think I have to go here. Yeah, I think I have to go there. I didn't consider this line. Oh, you saucy little guy. Now what do I do? Here? Do I take the rook? I really thought I had a mate here. Oh, no, because I go here, king here, mate, dude. There's mates all over the place. There were so many mates here. Thank goodness. I feel like I'm still like not that sharp. But, I mean, that's 8 in a row, and there's fire flames on the screen right now. You guys can't see them because you can't see my whole screen, but there's fire flames on the screen, dude. Lighten this thing up. Let's keep it rolling. This feels like a pretty serious mate threat. The knight is protecting that. If I take this, though, then what are you doing? Oh, there's 2 knights protecting this. Guy, I'm not. I mean, okay, there's the... Now I can't talk. Oh, this might be devolving rapidly, actually. I might just start blowing this real fast. We're not going to talk about that, though. We're not going to talk about that. It's going to go so great. It's going to be so good, dude. If I do this, and the bishop takes, what kind of cool guy moves can I accomplish? I really just want to slither my queen right in here, but this is protected by so many things. Can I just, like, throw everything in there, though? So if I go here, here... No, I don't want to do that, because I want this pawn here. I feel like I want to take this knight. And then I can... Oh, yeah, okay. So if I take this knight, if black wants to take back, I hop my knight in here. I guess my knight isn't as effective when this knight moves. I was thinking this is threatening mate here. And if the knight took, I thought my queen coming in here was super dangerous. But I think after the knight moves, like, how do I even mate this king? I thought it was more cool guy moves than it might be, actually. But it feels like this knight's got to go for some reason. Doesn't it? He just kind of seems like a dingus. So, if I take this, takes, push, then I feel like, no, I don't, that doesn't do anything. Does it? Like if, then can I like hop in here? Or do something weird like that? Because if the knight took, then I'm threatening checkmate big time. Now the rook can even move over. Seems bad. Seems bad. Haven't made any progress yet. Yeah. That's how I talk now. That's how I talk. I just have a brain aneurysm every single time. If I go here, snake on that knight, bishop behind. Okay, here, I don't know, man. If I pin this knight, that doesn't do a single thing, you know? Because the knight can just take a knight for free. For free? What kind of things are happening? All right, we got to get on a different train of thought here. I'm getting close to a double-digit streak. I should be very focused right now, and I'm just going on these like little tangents. I feel like I just want to shove the pawn in there. This knight is annoying though. It's controlling some nice, tasty squares. I feel like I need to take this. This is going to be my move for sure. If I hit 5 minutes and haven't thought of a cool guy thing yet, that is definitely what I'm going to do. It feels like this thing is crucial to the position. What is the pawn up to? This pawn is so weird. It's definitely here for a reason. I hate to think about it like that. I don't want to just figure out what the puzzles are doing. Like when they put a piece in a weird place, I know that it's there because that doesn't help me get better at chess at all. This has to be taken, dude. We're at 4:30. I'm taking this piece. It's probably wrong. It's right. It's right, dude. Your boy's got the sixth sense. I got all 6 of them's. All right. Now do I do this? This pawn just feels like it absolutely has to be pushed. And then I kind of feel like I'm hopping my knight in here and attacking this knight. If the knight takes knight, then I can come here. And that's not cool at all because the rook can just block. And I don't do anything, do I? But Alright, so now I can attack... I don't know, man. I don't get it. But I'm going to give myself another second to think about this now that I was right about the first move. I feel like the discovered attack on the bishop looks cool, but I can't really go anywhere interesting with my knight. Ooh, wait, here? Because it hangs the rook? Is that the idea? I didn't look over here at all. So I'm double attacking. I'm attacking a rook and I'm attacking a bishop. If the pawn takes, I take the rook. If the pawn doesn't take, I take the bishop. Yeah, double attack, right? I think that's the idea. Gotta be the idea. I mean, it seemed like a good move. I don't know. Why isn't it a good move? I lost 8 points. Not that we care about the rating, but I lost 8 points there. We're still climbing, baby. We're still climbing. What was wrong with that move? Now I'm just mad. What do you mean? You know? What do you mean? Now what? Now my queen's just here, dude. Like, what is... Excuse? Excuse? I don't get it. I don't see what they want me to do. My move seemed cool, dude. I don't know what do you want me to do? What is that doing? What does that do? Pawn takes. I gotta analyze. It was such a fun run, dude. Such a fun streak. They kept putting fire flames on the screen. All right. Was my move a cool guy move? Like, let me see if my move might have been a cool guy move. It is listed in the list of cool guy moves on the screen. E5. Rook B7 is the response. Rook B7, but then I win the bishop, man. Oh, but my knight's still hanging. I missed that. That's definitely something that I missed. Is the fact that I can take this, but then my knight is still hanging after all is said and done. So you can just kind of scurry away with the rook, and then we're just trading pieces, and it's not that cool. Not nearly as cool of a guy move as I thought it was a cool guy move. All right, so why is this cool? I don't understand this at all. So knight takes, take back. We traded knights, and now I guess something's happening here. Why does this work? What's going on here? If the pawn what's wrong with the pawn taking? Queen E6, check. Oh, I forked the rook. So at the end of the line, I forked the rook. That's the point of this thing. Rook D. No, because this can happen. Rook D F7. Rook D F7. Okay, you want this? Queen takes E4. Oh, I'm forking 3 things. Wow. Okay. Wow. Okay. So big old fire fork at the end of that. Did not see all that mess. Cool puzzle though. So we trade here. It's kind of a forced trade. What if you don't trade though? What if you just push the pawn? What if you just push the pawn? Oh, I'm attacking the rook. Okay. I mean, small brain. Okay, the brain might deteriorate now. Let's see how I do on the next puzzle. This has been really way above expectations. So if I start just completely deteriorating, I'm probably going to call it for the day. But like honestly, this went way better than I ever could have dreamed. Okay, so this feels like it might run into this, and then I can't continue protecting my queen, or I can't continue protecting my rook. So that seems like a bad idea. But usually this type of pin would be like really nice. This feels moderately chill. Is this mate in 1, dude? Are they being this nice to me today? Is this just mate in 1? The bishop's got this. Yeah, dude. What? They're just gonna give me my rating points back now that we hear about the rating? Excellent, dude. Thanks. Thanks, game. It's being so nice today. I think I got a couple good ones though. I did get a couple good ones. I think it's undeniable. Feels like I should take this pawn, which probably means I shouldn't take this pawn. That's the type of trickiness the puzzles bring to the table. No, this pawn has to be taken, doesn't it? So my knight's not being attacked. My pawn's on the correct color. The king can't approach. The bishop can do this and attack my pawn. And that's kind of bad. That's definitely kind of bad. No, it can't because my knight's just chilling, dude. My knight's keeping watch. So I must be taking this pawn. I take the pawn. My knight gets attacked. And then what kind of cool guy activities can I participate in? Just scooching these bad boys? Can I just start scooching? I feel like potentially I might be able to start scooching here. Are there scooch possibilities? This king is so far away from these pawns. I feel like even if I can just get this bishop off the board, I'm gonna win. Even if it's a trade. So like, if I go here and then just push and the king goes down, I feel like I can just start scurrying up. And if I have the opportunity to, like, if the bishop tries to stop my pawn, I just need to figure out a way to trade. It's got to be this, right? I don't want to spend 5 minutes just thinking about why it can't be this. It has to be this. This is the way this puzzle starts. Why in the world would I not take this pawn? And then it's about reacting to black's moves, I think, probably. Endgames are so wild, dude. Here, what if this? What do I do? Maybe that's probably something worth thinking about. Because the crux of my entire idea is that my knight is covering this square, so my pawn is safe on this square. But what if I just start going over and attacking this? I guess it takes a lot of moves for me to attack this, actually. How do I even get there? What kind of rerouting do I have to do? So I want to get on this square or this square. So this seems like a bad square to go to. All right, so yeah, if I could go here, that would be great, but the bishop's got this. So if I ever want to take this pawn, it's kind of got to be my king, it seems like. I have to take this pawn. I can't be taken. There's no way I'm letting black take my pawn or push past it. That's really bad. If this happens here, 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 I guess I am in time, but there is a bishop on this diagonal as well. No, yeah, that's bad. I'm taking the pawn. We're 3 minutes in. I'm taking the pawn. Okay. So I figured this was probably the move I was going to have to contend with. Let's think about it now. Do I just push? Do I just ignore the fact that I'm about to lose a knight? Is that a possibility? Can I just, if I get my king, maybe that's it. Maybe I can get opposition here and then just completely control the king and just these 2 pawns are just going to dominate. Because the king is not getting over to this pawn. So I might be able to just give this up. Like I might be able to just, if the king comes here, here, and then what is black doing? I got 2 pawns coming up the board, and my king has opposition on the king. The king can try to come over here, but I'm just going to cut it off at the pass. Like I just come here and then bring my, and then the king can't get past, right? Yeah, the king has nowhere to go. I can trap the king in the corner and just slowly bring these pawns up. I think I just don't care about my pony. But I think the key is going to be opposition right here. I think if I get my king to this square, it's game over. This bishop can't take my pawn. The king's not getting over here. Is that the idea? If that's the idea, your boy's feeling good, dude. Might be way sharper than anticipated. This might be a way sharper day than anticipated. If this is it, that's a spicy, spicy thing. Here, go ahead, take my knight. I'm taking opposition and bringing my pawn, and what are you going to do about it? Right? Let's think about this one more time. Here, here, here. And also, this is a huge move because if you don't take my knight, I can just get my knight to here, offer the trade, and start pushing anyway. Dude, this has got to be the move. We're approaching 5 minutes. I already made a move, so the 5-minute rule doesn't apply quite as much, but I really like this move. It sucks. Man, I really liked that. It's so hard to calculate everything in an endgame. There's overarching concepts you just have to know that I just don't know. I'm going to hire a chess coach at some point to teach me these little things and get good at this game. But for now, I'm just going to make my little jokes and try to do the puzzles. I'm okay at the puzzles, dude. Okay? Stop criticizing me. Stop criticizing me, dude. Why isn't that the move? It seemed like such a good idea to me. What do I do? I don't know, man. I just want to analyze. I don't want to do this anymore. I just realized I'm still on the analyze screen. Forgot to switch back. Here I am. We're going back to the analyze screen, though, because I want to analyze. All right, that's the wrong move. Let's analyze. I don't want to think about this anymore. Knight to there. Okay. See, this is a bad fork, it feels like. Why is this something that I would want to do? This is the end of the puzzle. Okay, I protect the pawn. What? Okay, so let me see how black prevents my idea from happening. If I go here, it says it's a draw. Bishop b1. Check. And I can't move. Oh! Tough to see. Tough to see. So this is just a defensive puzzle where I'm just running away with my knight. So I just had to figure out a way to save my knight was the whole goal. I thought my idea was cool, dude. I think anyone my rating is taking that knight, and if I can get opposition here, so if black did this, oh, it's still a draw. King g6 it says. Here, what if I go here? g8, g5, h7, h5. This all looks really nice to me, dude. d5. King f5. Why am I doing that? I can't just do this? I guess I can't. If king gets here, I'm in trouble. Alright, doesn't work, dude. I was wrong. Okay, so I'm just escaping with the knight, and then here happens, and then this happens, and then this, and then I'm done. Okay, I don't know. I don't know what's going on there, but I was wrong about it. I'm just trying to save the knight and the pawns and keep the game going here. You know what I'm saying? All right, cool. Good. Glad you know what I'm saying. And we're back, dude. There's my face. You're welcome. Let's keep it going. Wow, I lost a lot of points on that one. That sucks. No, it's just like 11. All right, whatever, dude. We're over 2,600, not that we care about the rating. All right, I'm going to call this my last puzzle for the day. It's been a way, way better day than anticipated. If I go here, That's a check, you know? It's definitely a check. It's definitely a check. I'm also thinking about trying to make a pin happen. So, like, I feel like this threatens to pin the queen. It definitely does do that. I don't know if it has any effect, any bearing on the game whatsoever, but it definitely does do that. It actually feels like a super bad move because this is going on. All right, so my knight kind of feels like it actually has to chill potentially. Unless I can make something happen with like a mating. Like this is interesting to me. The fact that this diagonal is open and then my bishop is looking here. It almost feels like I can like just fork, just threaten this fork, and then if the queen takes, then I can like start trying to make some cool guy stuff happen. The king doesn't have all that many squares. It can't come forward at all. This feels nasty to me. If I could get a combo of those, like that's just a little too slow to make both of the moves happen because only one of them is going to be a check. This feels more interesting the more I look at it. Maybe not, because I guess like no, that can't happen. I don't know what I'm talking about, but I do like the look of these diagonals. I don't really see like my rooks aren't doing anything at all. It doesn't seem like this knight is might as well just not be participating at all. It feels like these are the three pieces that are involved in this puzzle to me. And I just really, I don't know what it is about this move. This fork, moving the queen, bishop check. So if the bishop checks, the king could move a lot of places. Yeah, I mean, this is not the idea. The queen could definitely stop something from happening there. Oh, is it this? Do I sack the bishop and then fork? That seems interesting. It kind of feels like I can't really escape with that knight. I might just end up losing two pieces, but it feels like I can win an exchange here by doing this. So I can pin the queen. Queen takes. Oh, that forks the queen. Oh my god. Wait. No, but if I yeah, that works. That's it. Okay. That's it. I'm not even thinking about it anymore. And then this forks the queen is what I was missing. The point that I was missing was that this forks the queen, dude. All right, I think I called that my last one. That's a good amount of time, dude. And I'm up points. I'm up points. Not that we care about the points, but I'm up some of them, okay? It's going well. We're in the 26s again. Let's keep it rolling up to the 27s, dude, okay? That'll do it. Thanks for watching. Catch you later.